We might actually will be able to kill the Reaper. No. Oh. Did you hear it? He was ready to shoot. Overall, though, TaeJa took very little damage.
She was forced to shoot, by the way.
Sorry?
She was ready to shoot, not he.
How do you know the Widow is she? Have you
Widow,
checked?
man. It's a widow.
Okay. Alright.
You're just gonna let that one go?
I'm gonna let it go. Sometimes I say it best when I say nothing at all. And this is one of those moments.
Alright, engineering bay going down for INnoVation. Still wants to be safe against some kind of Banshee play, which sadly for him is not going to be the case here. TaeJa looking to draw. Oh, this is going to be spotted. That Reaper in the middle of the map sees the Medivac coming, but well, I guess two Marauders, 2 Hellions should be good enough.
Yeah,
and actually a Viking. Yeah, he has to evacuate. Man, these players, they evacuate so quickly every time something's wrong, man. Every time I go for like a War Prism or some kind of attack, even with an Oracle, once I'm close to my opponent's base, I'm going for it, no matter what I see.
You can feel it. It's like, this is my moment. I'm gonna kill a lot of
it. It fails, but I'm gonna try.
TaeJa is instead gonna try to find a different opening. He's gonna burrow one mine over here in the middle of the map. Might be able to kill a Hellion later on. Oh, this is going to be annoying. He's gonna force a scan. And he gets the SCV. The Reaper was about to throw himself on the grenade for the SCV, but nope. Sometimes you cannot catch the SCV.
You know, QXC always says that command center should be able to crush Zerglings that have burrowed under them. I wonder what he would have said here. Should command centers be able to crush Widow Mines too?
I think command centers shouldn't even feel it. Just like, yeah, so there's something below the ground. So what? He could have actually done this a long time ago. He could have used one Hellion and started shooting at it and get some splash damage on the Widowmaw. Just thought about it right now. Something that Terran players often do to 2-9 creep tumors, but INnoVation did not want to hurt his own Hellion. He hasn't been scouting TaeJa's main base for a while. TaeJa once more going into full Viking production. It seems like we're going to have it on a Mech Festival. It's going to be hard for TaeJa to surprise him in the same way, or to surprise INnoVation in the same way as he did on Frost. Where for the people who just tuned in, he kind of proxied a second stock within the corner of his base and he got a couple of Banshees out secretly.
By the way, that Hellion number is scaring me, man. Great potential for some MC barbecue here. Straight out of the Soul branch. Double factories being added on by INnoVation. So just as the game we saw earlier on Frost, he's going to be playing mechs. So is TaeJa. Mech versus mech, man. I like it. It's fun always.
I hope it's going to be an epic game with a lot of like Ravens, Seeker missiles, BCs, and lots of madness all around. And above all, Hellbats. And we didn't really see a whole lot of Hellbats in the previous game. Yeah. We saw a lot of normal Hellions, but
Hellbats are underrated, man. Maybe. I'm sure we know TVT better than them.
Yeah, exactly. What are you guys doing, man? How can you not make
What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna send a tweet to TaeJa later, like, what the fuck was that all about?
Can you get some Hellbats already?
Of course, there are 3 people out there in chat right now who will take us very seriously. Anyway, Blue Flame on the way as well. For INnoVation, slightly quicker than the Blue Flame upgrade for TaeJa. Overall, kind of an identical game right now, despite the openings being a little different with that Proxy Marauder. TaeJa tried to counterattack with those Rear Bites. The Vikings are landing right now. That's a ballsy decision. He's taking a lot of damage from these Hellions. I think that INnoVation was quite pleased with that trade.
And TaeJa is actually flying his barracks across the map. Pulling an Avilo here. In this TVT. 3 Marines are going to be dropped. Oh my god, these guys, they are not destined for greatness. 3 Marines in an injured Medivac.
Yeah.
What is this?
It's a kamikaze mission, that's what it's like. You get this commander, you're like, you sure, boss? Like, yeah, don't worry, you'll be out of there in no time. Just get a few SCV kills. I don't know, man. This doesn't really seem like a very successful mission.
He changed his mind, he's taking the Watchtower with them. Maybe they can remove like 1 hit point on the Hellion before they... Oh, actually, they're gonna get a kill! Are you kidding me? And he can pick up and leave.
So maybe you have to swallow those words a little bit, Johan. They are destined for greatness.
Well, they got
Soon
the
they
kill.
will-
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
On the other side, we have two
Oh,
Marines.
it's the same guys.
It's the
They're
same.
everywhere, man. They took control of this game completely.
They took control, so far they're creating a Hellion lead for TaeJa. Well, actually not yet, but 2 tours in production again for INnoVation. INnoVation prefers to go into tours a little quicker. Man,
Imagine
TaeJa
they're
has a-
making INnoVation like paranoid. He saw like some Marines on the left hand side, some Marines
Yeah.
on the right hand side. He's like, oh god, I'm surrounded, man. He's playing so scared right now. He's staying in his base.
And once more, there is a Viking advantage. Oh, the Raven died. That's a big mistake there for INnoVation. Very juicy shot there for TaeJa, nevertheless. Getting a full volley up on that Raven.
Hello,
No PDDs. No point defense zones right now in the next fight. Of course, we will have tours. INnoVation still has a small army supply lead. Actually, 20 army supply lead. Come on,
TaeJa
those
siege
tanks.
there. He's gonna get chased. There's
Yeah.
a million Hellions. What is this?
Yeah. The Marines have won. Here are the
See
Marines though,
barbecue, right?
yeah.
Oh, some Hellions were misrided here by TaeJa. He's gonna get chased down. This is INnoVation's Q. He was waiting for a mistake. 110 army supply right now. I get 76. He's gonna get in there. The tanks are not too far behind. The Vikings have already landed. He knows he
Yeah,
cannot
but-
win the air battle. He doesn't care. He wants to win the ground battle.
With
TaeJa
those
is
siege
gonna land his
tanks,
Vikings and he has 4 tanks behind.
I think TaeJa should be able to stabilize, even though the Tors are coming as well. Well, those Tors can soak up a lot of tank shots. At the same time, on the other side of the map, TaeJa did a lot of economic damage. Well, 11 SCVs died, but still. He's creating a 12 worker lead for himself. So that's something, and he has stabilized. There's no third prevent. Johan, do you live in the middle of the ghetto? That's like the 4th ambulance.
I mute myself for the time being.
That's like the 4th time. I don't know what's going on. Is there like a revolution going on in France as well?
Wouldn't be the first time.
You guys had some shaky nights a couple of years ago, at least in Paris. Either way, TaeJa in a very nice good position right now. He has sort of stabilized. He's still down in supply. Actually, he's down 33 army supply, but he's on 3 orbital command centers. He has stabilized on these 2 bases. He should be able to be safe. Look at this one Marine, man. It's still bound for greatness. Is INnoVation actually going to try to YOLO this? I mean, Tors are scary.
I'm
and they're
surprised he
very,
hasn't
very
siege to try and at least get that orbital command to lift up, because he has the Vikings too. Yeah. Whoa, he lands next to it. He's going for it. He's going full YOLO right now, as you mentioned. Is it gonna
You will
work?
be able to get a couple of tanks sieged up, perhaps. Look at these Tors. There are still 2 Tors alive. He doesn't even siege. He might be able to break TaeJa here. Oh wow! I did
And he's
not
gonna do
expect
it.
this.
He's gonna equalize the score here.
Look
Let's
at these
pull a
Tors,
liquid
man.
media and update the scoreboard, man.
They're just moving forward like they were on some sort of an auto rail. As INnoVation is all over the natural expand from TaeJa, and GG is called. INnoVation, despite being behind in workers and being down 1 orbital command, it's gonna even up the series. Tors are beefy enough to just roll in and